Hello everyone. Today we're gonna lecture about the leadership type continues. Okay, guys. Okay, for today we will lecture about behavior theories. Okay, please look the PowerPoint. There are three core types of behavior theories. For the first one, autocratic versus democratic behaviors. The next one, Ohio State studies. And the last one, University of Michigan studies. Okay, guys. For the first one, we look at the behavioral theory. Theories proposing that specific behaviors differentiate leaders from non-leaders. I think you can remember trade theory. About trade theory, selecting the right people for leadership. But behavioral theories of leadership train people to be leader. About behavior theories, for the first one, Kurt Lewin studies. Three stars of leadership. Okay, first studies on leadership behavior were conducted at the University of Iowa by Kurt Lewin study. Characteristic tends to delegators power in an organization. So we define behavior theories to have two characteristics. For the first one, autocratic behaviors, and the next one, democratic behavior. About autocratic behavior, or we call autocratic leadership, tend to centralize power and leaders have power from position and cohesion. Decision making will be done by top down. That means leader will make decision everything by themselves, not interested in the suggestions from followers. After they decide, they will order the follower do the job, follow the order, everything. This called top-down styles. And the next one, democratic leadership. About democratic leadership relate to democratic behavior. About this behavior, separates power to followers in an organization. Followers can participate and suggest their knowledge to tasks. The participation of followers in a task use majority rule decision making by a democratic leader. But the leader will be concerned with minority rule too. This characteristic is very important. Empower and make organization commitment nowadays. The performance of democratic leader is almost as good. And the last one is not autocratic type or democratic type. This means laissez-faire leader. About laissez-faire leader relate to laissez-faire behavior. Give the freedom to the followers. For example, a leader gives power of decision making, solving the problem, and does not set goal or rule or procedure for work, so to conflict between members in organization and low productivity. This behavior delegates tasks to group in organization. If some group has high responsibility, motivation, and creativity will achieve the goals of organization. And you can analyze your follower potential. If they don't have high productivity, high creativity, I think this style not met with them. However, behavior of leadership in organization depends on leader choose for use in organization follow a situation too. Okay, leadership style. First one, autocratic. Do X theory. That means you try to command followers to do everything, follow your order. And the next one, democratic. For democratic, which is bad. X or Y, this means you think people have the potential. You can use the best way, the best method for manage them. And the last one, let's say fair, do X or Y as you see fit. But for the last type, you must analyze your followers match in. And the next one, Ohio State Studies. The early studies were conducted at the Ohio State Studies. There are two characteristics of these studies. For the first one, consideration, and the next one, initiating structure. Okay, guys, so we look at the first one, consideration first. The latter is concerned about followers' knowledge, emotion, life. The leader appreciates the followers' mind and cares about problems in an organization. And the next one, initiating structure. The leader is concerned about tasks and tries to direct follower to achieve an organization's goal. The leader intends to work hard, schedule of work, limit time, plan of work. Okay. After that, if you try to cause consideration and initiating structure, there are four types of leadership styles. And the leader can combine consideration with initiating structure and apply both behaviors to the task for effective tasks. Example, a leader can mix a high of both behavior low of both behavior high consideration and low initiating structure, low consideration and high initiating structure behavior. Okay, if you combine already, there are four types. Okay, for the first one, low consideration, low initiating structure. This means low structure, low consideration. The leader fails to provide necessary structure and demonstrates little consideration for employee needs and wants. And the next one, high consideration, low initiating structure. Low structure, high consideration, less emphasis is placed on structuring employees' tasks while the leader concentrates on satisfying employee needs and wants. And the next one, high structure and high consideration. The leader provides a lot of guidance about how tasks can be completed while being highly considerate of employee needs and wants. And the last type, that means high structure, low consideration. Primary emphasis is placed on structuring employee tasks while the leader demonstrates little consideration for employee needs and wants. And the next one, University of Michigan Studies. Okay, finish for the first clip and please continue the second clip.